Thank you viewers, thank you dear friends. Thank you for stopping by in today's math class. I shall be solving an Olympiad mathematics question, and the question is given to us to solve if 2 to the power of x plus 2 then plus 4 to the power of x is equal to 4 plus 8 to the power of x. Then what is the value of x? In this question, it is an Olympiad math question, and we shall be solving to get the value of x. I encourage you to watch till the end. Meanwhile, if you are stopping for the first time, watching my video for the first time, kindly subscribe to my channel for exciting videos. God bless you. We dive in right away. Okay, now I am given to solve. By solution, I have it that 2 to the power of x plus 2 then plus 4 to the power of x is equal to 4 plus 8 to the power of x. This is what I am given to solve. But then I want to start by applying the law of indices that says that if I am given a to the power of x plus y, that it is equal to the a to the power of x multiplied by a to the power of y. Okay? This is called the multiplication law of indices. I am going to apply it here. Alright? And that means my a now is the base there, and that is 2 here. I can now write it as 2 to the power of x multiplied by 2 to the power of 2. That is, this 2 to the power of x multiplied by 2 to the power of 2. Good. Plus 4 can be written as 2 to the power of 2. Alright, so I write this 4 as 2 to the power of 2. Then multiply by the exponent, which is x. That gives me 2 to the power of 2x. Equal to, by the right hand side I have 4 plus my 8 is the same thing as 2 to the power 3. Because 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 8. 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8. Now I can write my 8 as 2 to the power 3. Then multiply by the exponent, which is x. And this is what I shall now have. Alright, we move on. See with me here that this is 2 to the power 2. 2 to the power 2 is equal to 4. And you can see it is multiplying with the 2 to power x. And that implies that I shall now be having 2 to power x multiplied by 4, then plus 2 to power 2x is equal to 4. Alright, I want to correct little thing here. I want to write 2 to the power 2x as 2 to power x or to the power 2, because of the product law of indices that says that if I have a to the power x or to the power y, that it is equal to a to the power xy. Therefore, 2 to power 2x can be written as 2 to power x, then, or in bracket, then to power 2. So, I will write that here to get 2 to the power of x or to the power of 2 equal to 4. Then plus, the same thing will happen here, 2 to the power of x or to the power of 3. That is what I have now. I have my reasons for that, and that is because since I have 2 to the power x here, I want to maintain 2 to the power of x throughout so that I can give it a name. And by that I can now say let 2 to the power of x be n in order to organize my work. And to do that, remember this is 4 multiplying 2 to the power of x. But if 2 to the power of x now is my n, I will now have it n multiply 4 to give me 4n. 2 to the power of x is already my n. Then multiply by this 4, that gives me 4n. Plus 2 to the power x is n. Then that gives me 2 to the power 2. Sorry, n to the power 2. That is 2 to the power x is n. Then to power 2 equal to 4 plus 2 to the power x here is still my n. Then to power 3. That is where we are now. We continue to move forward to get it right until we get the actual value of x in the given question. Alright, I want to rearrange my work. I want to move everything from the left hand side to the right hand side, starting from the highest power. And that means I shall now have 2n to the power 3, taking this. Then I will now move n to the power 2 to the right hand side. Here it is plus, it now becomes minus n to the power 2. Next, I have plus 4n here. Coming over will now become minus 4n. Okay? Very good. So this place, by the right hand side, I still have plus 4. Everything is equal to 0. Very good. Now, as it stands, I can now factor what is common. And that means I can put these two into a bracket and then these two also into a bracket. To find what is common in the first bracket, n to the power 2 is common, giving me inside the bracket n minus 1. And in the second bracket, what is common is negative 4 minus 4 is common, so that I will be left inside the bracket n minus 1 equal to 0. How? Because 4 minus 4 times n will give me minus 4n. And the minus times minus will give me plus, and 4 times 1 is 4. Very beautiful. From the first bracket, 2 to power n to the power 2 times n will give me n to the power 3. And also, n to the power 2 times minus 1 will give me minus n to the power 2. That is where I am now. Very good. You can agree with me and see that the two brackets now are equal. So I will take one of the brackets and then use the ones outside the bracket to form another bracket. And that means 2 to the power n to the power 2, n to the power 2, then minus 4. Forms another bracket. I'm taking one here, n minus 1. Everything is equal to 0. Mass is life. Okay. From this, it means that the first bracket is equal to 0 and the second bracket is also equal to 0. Therefore, I can now say from here, I will have that n to the power 2 minus 4 is equal to 0, implying that n to the power 2 is equal to 4. Good. From the second bracket, I can now have it that n minus 1 is equal to 0, implying that n is equal to 1. But remember, we said in the question, let n be equal to 2 to the power of x. Now that I have gotten the value of n, I can now substitute the value of n to get the actual value of x, because the question is given to me in terms of x and I am expected to get the value of x. Therefore, when n is equal to 1 from here, I will now say from here I have 2 to the power x is equal to n. So if the n is 1, I shall now have 1. Okay, let me write it this side. I shall now have 2 to the power x is equal to 1. But then 1 is the same thing since I have here from the left hand side as base 2. I can express this 1 in index form, and of course in base 2. And that will now be for me 2 to the power x is equal to 2 to the power 0. And according to the law of indices, when the bases are equal, the powers automatically becomes equal. Therefore, I can now say here that x is equal to 0. First answer. Then, I also got here that n to the power 2 is equal to 4. I will now use it. Using this, I shall now have n to the power 2 is equal to 4. But here we said n is equal to 2 to the power x. N is equal to 2 to the power x. Meaning, since my n here is squared, okay, it therefore implies that I will now also square my n here, and that implies I shall now square my value. So, I can now say n squared is equal to 4 here, therefore, n alone, I will replace here with 4, Okay? And then squaring this side, I will now have 2 to the power x all squared. Alright? And that is still the same thing as 4 is the same thing as 2 to the power 2, which is equal to 2 to the power of 2x. Alright? And now that the bases are equal, I can now cancel out the base and then write that 2 is equal to 2x, implying that my x now will be equal to 2 divided by 2. Therefore, x is equal to 1. Second answer for the value of x. Therefore, in conclusion to this question, we have actually gotten the values of x. That the first value of x is equal to 0 and the second value is 1. Let us check our result. And what do we want to do now? We want to put the values of x into the positions of x to see if the two sides of the equation will be equal. And that will authenticate what we have done. So, from this question I have 2 to the power x plus 2, then plus 4 to the power x is equal to 4, then plus 8 to the power x. When x is equal to 0, I will now have put my x as 0 now, and that will give me 2 to the power 0 plus 2, then plus 4 to the power 0 is equal to 4 plus 8 to the power 0. So 2 to the power 0, 0 plus 2 will give me 2. And therefore 2 to the power 2 to the power 2, then 4 to the power 0 is 1. Is it equal to 4 plus 8 to the power 0 is 1. So 2 to the power 2 is 4. Giving me 4 plus 1, is it equal to 4 plus 1? Yes. 5 is equal to 5. First answer is very correct. The two sides of the equation are equal. I try when x is equal to 1. I begin to put the value of 1 in the position of x. And that will give me from here 2 to the power of 1 plus 2. Then next, plus 4 to the power of 1 is equal to 4 plus 8 to the power 1. We move on. 1 plus 2 will give me 3. And 2 to the power 3 will simply give me 8. That is 2 times 2 times 2. 3 times will give me 8. And 4 to the power 1 will simply give me 4. Then here I have 4 plus 8 to the power 1 is 8. You can see I have 8 plus 4, I have 4 plus 8. And the 8 plus 4 will give me 12 by the left. And from the right, 4 plus 8 will still give me 12. Authenticating the second answer that 1 is also correct. In conclusion, the values of x for this equation are x equal to 1 or 0. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Remember to subscribe to my channel and then like my videos. God bless.